They're like this long.
So what percentage of men do you think would essay?
I definitely don't think if I was stranded in the forest with a random man that he would protect me the whole time we're stranded there.
Okay.
What do you think he would do?
How about, wait, hold on. I want to actually get an answer to the question.
What was the question?
Percentage.
What percentage of men do you think would choose to attack you in this scenario? Because it's like random men, right? So
Probably like 80% of men.
80.
Like if you think about how long am I stranded in this forest with him?
I think you're overthinking.
Let's say you're stranded there for 2 years. Just say you're stranded there for 2 years with him.
Unless it was that guy that was celibate for 17 years.
You think 8 in 10 men. 8 in 10 men.
Yeah, men are scary.
Would essay you. 8 in 10.
Men are scary.
Oh, well, okay.
Hillary Epstein donated $99. Bye-bye, it's bedtime. LOL.
Bye.
Thank you for that, Hillary Epstein. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful night. 80%. What's the population? Population of adult males USA.
About, I think, roughly 140 million.
So do you think?
Okay, let's just say out of 10 men, like 8 of them, I'm pretty sure if you were to just spawn them in the middle of the forest, like you're saying, like 8 out of those 10 men would probably...
Would essay a woman.
Yeah.
Or murder them.
Yeah.
So your family members and the male family members of your boyfriend, they also, so 8 out of 10 of your male family members would do this too?
Unfortunately...
Giovanni JD donated $100. I loved the girl on the right's reaction to the lizard sex, but they were desperate in the wild.
What?
The thick girl on the right's reaction to the lizard sex, but they were desperate for that lizard.
So 8 in 10 of the men in your family would essay women in the forest, if they could.
I can think of a handful of men in my family that
No, that's not what we asked.
Disgusting.
8 in 10. 8 in 10. You said 80%. That's 8 in 10.
I don't
That means
know
out of
more
all, so think of 10 males in your family, 10. 8 of them are going to essay a chick in the forest.
I don't know more than like 5 men in my family.
Okay, well, let's just take 5 then. 4 and 5. 4 out of the 5 men that you do know in your family are going to essay a chick in the forest.
Yeah.
So this would include
I could think of,
your father.
I could top,
would that include your father?
No, he passed away, so I'm not counting him. He's not alive.
Wait,
Okay,
so how
but
about
you
this?
can envision him, right?
Yeah.
Would he do it?
No.
How about this framing?
Okay, brother?
No.
Cousin?
Yeah.
How many cousins are you envisioning? 5?
No. 2.
Okay, so there we have it. So where do the other 3 come from?
Uncle, grandfather, great-grandfather.
So your great-grandfather, your grandfather, your uncle, and your 2 cousins are all going to essay a chick if they're in the forest, really?
I could see that possibly happening.
Oh, are they or aren't they?
Yeah, depending
Yeah,
on the
they are.
circumstances, I could possibly see that happening.
So if
So,
you,
so I just want to make sure your grandfather is a artist. He's
I
a
said
rape.
great-grandpa.
Your grandfather.
I said great-grandfather.
Well, no, you said your great grandfather and
and I
your
corrected
grandfather.
myself, great-grandfather.
Yeah. Okay. You said your great grandfather and your grandfather.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have a grandpa. I have a great-grandpa, but I just...
No, I'm pretty sure it's biologically impossible for you to not have a grandpa.
I don't know my grandpa.
Okay. So your 2 cousins, for sure, they're going to R-word a chick in the forest, no matter what.
Melonova donated $100. Andrew, good faith question. If a man told his wife to kiss the ground literally every step he took through the house, would that be cool since she has to submit? Or is there a threshold? What is it?
Quick response to
The
this, Andrew.
threshold has to comply with reason, so no, that would be unreasonable. I can actually express why that would be unreasonable. But anyway, back to this, this kind of back and forth here. I just want to make sure both of your cousins are R-wordists. They're both essayists. I just want to make sure that I hear it from you that you're 100% positive. They're definitely going to be against her will taking that chick in the forest, right?
Not against her will, but that doesn't.
Well, what do I hang on? Wait, how could it be?
'Cause there's
How could they be
also, like-
essaying her if it's not against her will?
Because there's like SA that isn't like the type you're referring to, where it's like you
Oh,
kind
like
of
what?
just make
What would
it
they do
happen.
that would essay her? What do you think they would do?
I'm pretty sure all of the girls here have been in uncomfortable situations where.
Yeah. So answer my question. I don't care about what you think other girls in the room have been through. What would they do to women in the forest? What would they do?
I'm just gonna stand by that. I think 8 out of 10 men would do that.
Yeah, I don't care what you're going to stand by. What would they do? You just said that they would essay
What
women
would you
in the
do if you were
forest. What
stuck
would
in
they
a forest
do?
with a woman that wasn't your wife?
Nothing.
Nothing. Survival.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I mean, maybe like ask her to, I don't know, sharpen a stone. Like,
Okay, she didn't want to
gather
do. She didn't want to.
firewood.
She didn't want to do anything like that. Would you think about maybe?
I would
Okay, I
just
need to
abandon
eat.
her. If she refused to assist in her
Smallson
survival situation.
donated $200. A woman right now on X is trending. She has a mold of her husband's Pierce's urn. Unfortunately, he passed this a cool idea for a man. Are these popular? Would you buy one for your husband's/B?
Hang on, I want to finish this real quick before we get into that. So
let's just have the
real-
girls here, really quick. Just show of hands. Would you be cool with this? Would you do it?
Do what?
Hail and well met.
Oh my God.
Lol Paladins
guess
donated
that's a no. It's a no.
$100 and
No hand
2
raises.
cents.
Thank you, Lol
This
Paladins.
scamming prostitute is so messed up with her genetics. She herself would likely essay and take advantage of anyone she runs across that is weaker than herself.
I wasn't
Because
a-
that is what she already does.
I wasn't a prostitute. Let's just make that
Okay.
clear.
So I would, well, yes, I think stripping is prostitution, but I guess we can leave that for right now. I would like to dive into your question. Your question was, what would I do if I was with a woman in the forest? Well, I would try to reason with her and say, listen, if we're going to have the best shot, we need to work together to get out of here. And then after assessing the situation, I would probably give her some tasks to do. If she refused to do the tasks, then I would likely
can't stay
abandon her so that I could get out of the fucking
All right.
forest.
It's past your.
Yep.
Or you could just stay for the rest of the show.
Do you need to go get some insure?
Yes, I do. It is past my bedtime.
These old hags gotta
Yeah.
get going.
You said 10.
We're not going to go
I
for
gotta
too much
wheel away on
longer.
my wheelchair right now.
Not going to go for too much longer here, guys. Let's just finish the show.
I have a question on this. So, do you want to have kids?
I have one, but yeah, I want to have more.
Is your kid a boy or a girl?
That's a girl.
Now, do you want to have more kids?
Yeah,
It's possible you'll have 1, 2. How many more kids do you want?
like 2 more.
2 more kids. So if they're both sons, you're willing to say that under your roof of raising them, they have an 80% chance of becoming.
No.
What makes you
Because-
stand apart from all the other women who are raising men
There's
to
a-
become 80% chance of being grapists, but you, what percent chance? If you had to put a number to it, what percent chance will your sons be grapists?
I would
50-50,
raise
or-
them with like real core values in like a Christian household.
But I thought it seems like you're making the argument that this is just something that's innate in men. They are inclined to essay women. They're
Yeah, if you had
inclined to
10
be
sons,
violent.
you're saying that 10 of them are going to be grapists, by the way. 10. Or I'm sorry, if you had 10 sons, you're saying 8 would be grapists. If it's 80%, 10. Sorry, I mean 8 out of the 10.
I mean, this
Hypothetical.
It would be hypothetical.
Yeah, this hypothetical. I mean, you're not really giving any anything except the fact that you're spawning us randomly in a forest
Nope, we are giving you
and
something.
it's a random man. Yeah, I would rather
Nope,
pick
that's
a
incorrect. We
bear
are giving
over-
you something. We asked you, how many men do you think in that situation would do this type of thing? You said 80%.
But this was
based on
after
that.
I
Based on that, we
stated
can
that.
extrapolate. If it's 80%, that would encompass all men. If that is true, that all men at the level of 80% would essay a chick in the forest, then that would mean that 8 out of the 10 of the children you could potentially have would be rapists if they were men.
I'm just going based off of the original question, which was a bear or a man, which I would think,
Yeah,
okay,
but
maybe
you
not
had
like
reasoning
80%.
for why you chose a bear.